It's 6:30 p.m. and time to know all that happened in South India with me, T.S. Sudhir on Up South. Our top story today is from Hyderabad, where Hyderabad MP and MIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi has set the cat among the pigeons by saying that every person in India is actually born a Muslim, and in fact he is converted to other religions, and that the real Ghar Wapsi will happen when he or she actually returns to embrace Islam. Let's listen in to what he had to say over the weekend.
During the hornet's nest, the Hyderabad MP has said Islam is the real home of all religions and the real Ghar Wapsi means embracing Islam.
ये मेरा बिलीफ सिस्टम मैं बोल रहा हूँ आपको पूरा राइट है मुझसे डिसएग्री करने का आप डिसएग्री करिए ये डेमोक्रेसी है ये फ्रीडम ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन है दिस इज योर राइट मैं कैसा आपको रोक सकता हूँ मगर मैं तो डरा नहीं रहा हूँ ना आपको मैं थ्रेटन नहीं कर रहा हूँ आपको.
The latest outburst by the MIM chief is in response to the Ghar Wapsi program of the Saffron groups. The Ghar Wapsi issue has already ignited the debate over conversions in the country. Now with MIM chief jumping into the controversy, the row is unlikely to...
So the VHP Ghar Wapsi program versus the MIM's version of the Ghar Wapsi program. Let's go across to Asaduddin Owaisi, the man at the center of the storm. Mr. Owaisi, already the controversial Ghar Wapsi program of the VHP is creating quite a stir in different states of India, and now your statement saying that every person in India is actually born a Muslim. How do you justify this kind of a statement?
No, I don't justify. See, this is part of the Islamic belief system. And you have all the right to disagree with me by saying that we disagree with what you have said, and I'll respect your right to disagree. See, please understand that I am not threatening someone that by 2021, which I don't have or which anyone doesn't have any right to change anyone's religion, by 2021 this nation will become a majoritarian theocratic state. I am not saying that I'll give you a ration card, come and convert to Islam. I'm not saying that only if you convert then only you're a nationalist. And I'm not saying that people of other religions are stolen property. So you have all the right to disagree with me. There is a great daylight between what I have said and what the other people are saying.
Mr. Owaisi, when you say that the real Ghar Wapsi will happen only when people return to embrace Islam, you're obviously setting your brand of Ghar Wapsi versus against that of the VHP's Ghar Wapsi program. So obviously it is seen as a provocative statement. What is happening?
No, not at all. This is not a provocative answer at all. And I stand by my remarks which I made in my public meeting. I believe in freedom of religion. People have all the right. I have also quoted a Quranic verse, La yakhra fid deen. There is no compulsion in religion. I have said this publicly. I will say it on your channel. There is no compulsion. I cannot force anyone to follow a religion or to follow a religion.
Mr. Owaisi, do you think Prime Minister Narendra Modi should step in and clear the air on where his government and he in particular stand on the controversial Ghar Wapsi program that the VHP is undertaking?
Of course, this has been the demand of various political parties in both the houses of the parliament. And this is what the country wants to know, because it is he as a contender for such an important post of prime ministership of this great nation. He assured the people that when he said Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, he said for him for him Constitution is the book. He said India first. Now what is happening in the first 6 months of his tenure, it is for the party to realize that there is really no difference between the VHP and Bajrang Dal and the RSS and the BJP. These are all part and parcel of the same group. So how can one say that there's a difference between what political parties are different and a cultural organization is different? You are part and parcel. You take pride in being associated with a particular parent organization. So of course, and when the government of the day issues an advertisement that the test of a civilization is how it treats its minorities, this is how you treat me, this is how you demean me, this is how you call me a stolen property.
Right.
You don't call me a nationalist. It is for the government to realize this.
Right, Mr. Asaduddin Owaisi, thanks a lot for joining us with your perspective.
I never demanded any awards in my career till now, and I don't know suddenly how this has come up. I just wanted to know why my name was not considered. That's all, you know. But now, after this news that Sports Minister Sir has recommended my name, I'm very, very thankful to him that he took such a great step and such a quick action. Very, very thankful to Sonowal sir, and he's such a great support to all the sports person. He's done a great job. I'm very thankful to him. Yeah.
So would you call this a miscommunication of sorts in the last 2 days, the way it has panned out, the way your Twitter message has been misinterpreted?
Yeah, I think it was all, I just can't believe it that I'm such kind of person who just wants to be away from the controversy, and I don't know how this has become like a big controversy, and I'm also very shocked about it. Being a sports person, you just focus on one thing, but only on badminton, but you never, sometimes you don't believe that you can come into these things also, but obviously whatever happened now is happened, but I would like to thank Sonowal sir for recommending my name, and finally I'm finally happy with this. Yeah.
Also, you did have a word with Sushil Kumar. What did he have to say to this?
Sushil and me are great friends, as I said before also. We have no misunderstandings. We are from the same state as well. It's just that media has done all these things, and they have created some sort of misunderstanding. But I spoke to Sushil sir. He's a very great player, and I've always been a great fan of his. I also speak to him about it, that what does he do, how does he train to stay so fit, and I keep asking him about it, and suddenly people put us both into this kind of situation. But he's I spoke to him yesterday also. He's a good friend, and he always supports me, and I hope our bond goes stronger and stronger. Yeah.
The final question is, now when you take this award home, would there be a sense of regret the way it has panned out, the last 2 days, especially with criticizing, saying that, person of Saina lobbying for this award?
See, I have not got the award. See, it's not in my hands, as I said before. I just told that why my name was not considered. That's all. It's not in my hands to decide the award. It's finally the respected jury who decides the award, and I will respect their decision. But at least my name should be forwarded. That's all I wanted to know. I don't know why people are giving me the award. I have not spoken about the award at all. Padma Bhushan award is such a big award. Everyone who does well for the country, they always, place, like being a sports person, you always play so well for the country. You just want to do well always. You never even think about all these things. These are the honors which comes with it, of course. But this was just a question about what happened exactly. I just wanted to know.
News now from Tamil Nadu. All is clearly not well within the DMK first family. A day after Stalin was denied to take a shot at the post of the General Secretary of the DMK, his supporters in Chennai say they are clearly not happy with the turn of events. Shisha Reddy has a story.
A day after DMK leader M.K. Stalin had to reconcile to becoming the treasurer of the party yet again, his supporters made it clear that they were not happy that Stalin was not promoted.
இன்னொரு 100 ஆண்டு காலம் இந்த இயக்கம் வாழும். இன்னொரு 100 ஆண்டு காலம் இந்த திராவிட இயக்கத்தினுடைய தேவை தமிழ்நாட்டுக்கு இருக்கு. தளபதி கரங்களில் இந்த இயக்கத்தை ஒப்படைக்கணும்ன்றது தான் ஒவ்வொரு கழக தொண்டனோட சக்தி வாய்ந்த கோரிக்கையா இருக்கு. கண்டிப்பா தலைமை முடிவெடுத்து தளபதி கையில கண்டிப்பா இந்த கட்சியை ஒப்படைக்கணும். தளபதி தான் முன்னிறுத்தி வர தேர்தலை சந்திக்கணும். கழகத்தை தளபதி தான் வழி நடத்தணும்ன்றது எங்களை மாதிரி தொண்டர்களோட கோரிக்கை.
Stalin had reportedly sought the General Secretary post that would have pitted him against Jayalalitha, the AIA-DMK General Secretary. However, Stalin denied aspiring for any post in the DMK.
இது தவறு. யாரோ திட்டமிட்டு திராவிட முன்னேற்ற கழகத்தினுடைய 14வது உட்கட்சியினுடைய தேர்தல் மிக சிறப்பான வகையில் கிளைக்கழகத்திலிருந்து தொடங்கி மாவட்ட கழகம் வரையில் முடிந்திருக்கிறது. அதைத் தொடர்ந்து தலைமை கழகத்தினுடைய தேர்தல் வருகிற 9ஆம் தேதி கூடவிருக்கக்கூடிய பொதுக்குழுவில் நடைபெறவிருக்கிறது.
Observers believe Karunanidhi would have preferred status quo, as making Stalin the face of the party could pose problems in finding allies, as other parties will not accept anyone other than Karunanidhi as the coalition boss. Then there is the issue of Karunanidhi's elder son, Adagiri, whose poor equation with Stalin is an open secret and was thrown out of the party.
தெரியல, எனக்கு தெரியாது. நான் கண்டாமல நான் அட்ரஸ் இல்லாத ஆளுங்களை பற்றிலாம் கேர் பண்ணுறது இல்லை.
The DMK's General Council meeting this week will be watched keenly, with most curious to know if the party of the rising sun sees the rise of the sun. Patricia Reddy in Chennai, Bureau Report, Headlines Today.
Joining me now from Chennai is DMK's Organizing Secretary and Spokesperson, Mr. T.K.S. Elangovan. Also, senior journalist R. Mani joins us from Chennai for an independent perspective. Mr. Elangovan, to you first. There seems to be a lot of discontent brewing within the DMK. Why else would you not promote M.K. Stalin, who's clearly the face of the party going into the elections a year from now, as the General Secretary of the party? He has been treasurer for a few years now. He has done everything to deserve that place.
No, we have two senior-most leaders of the party, contemporary leaders of the party who are holding the first two positions, and we need their advice, and we need to utilize their experience in Tamil Nadu politics and policies. So actually Stalin is in the field. He is acting on the advice of these senior leaders. See, this position, he is not. He doesn't want it. He wants both the leaders to remain in their position.
Right, Mr. Elangovan, you are saying that the two senior most leaders of the party are occupying the first two slots, but both of them are significantly in their 90s. Why do you think Stalin does not deserve a promotion at this stage of his political career?
Definitely, he can do all these activities as a treasurer of the party, because earlier our leader, Dr. Kalaignar, when he was treasurer of the party, he was very active in politics. See, the position does not change the performance of an individual. We have two senior-most leaders, so we want to have them on the to lead the party. That's all. There is no other thing beyond this. We want the experience and the leadership of these two leaders.
Mr. Mani, you heard what Mr. Elangovan had to say. Obviously, he's harping on the fact that the two senior most leaders have to occupy the first two slots. But what are you hearing from your sources? What is really happening behind closed doors in the DMK? Is Stalin and his camp really unhappy with the turn of events yesterday?
See, obviously Stalin is unhappy with the decision. There is no doubt about it. Karunanidhi, being a shrewd politician, knows how to handle Stalin. We have to keep one thing in our mind, that after all, Karunanidhi is the father of Stalin. So that speaks obvious things. See, the problem with Stalin is that he is not able to devise a proper strategy to checkmate his father, who has got over 70 years of experience. As of now, Karunanidhi is now 90 plus, and apart from few health reasons which are related with his old age, his brain is very active and he knows how to move his coins. So as of now, I don't think Stalin can do anything which can help him to unseat his father, or which can help him to bulldoze his way in the DMK.
Mr. Elangovan, is it because your leader, Mr. Karunanidhi, wants to keep the door a little open for his elder son, M.K. Azhagiri, or he perhaps does not know how his daughter Kanimozhi would react to the possibility of a Stalin elevation? Is that really the reason? Let's be honest about why Stalin has really been denied this kind of a promotion as the General Secretary of the DMK.
No, see, I'll tell you, if the two leaders who are holding the post of President and General Secretary are the senior most leaders, who are the founder leaders of the party. So Stalin, there is nobody else to overtake Stalin as of now. So there is no question of somebody getting angry or getting agitated over Stalin's elevation. There is nothing like that. That these questions does not rise.
Mr. Mani, Mr. Elangovan not really giving much away, but how would you think this denial of an elevation within the DMK would affect Stalin's standing among the people of Tamil Nadu, the voters, not the DMK cadre, as the DMK approaches the election, which is about a year and 3 months away?
I think he's cutting as a sorry figure. See, what happened yesterday, it was Stalin has egg on his face over the developments yesterday. Stalin's media managers actually bungled the whole episode. They actually, I can go far as to say, they actually planted the news in select media houses about Stalin's resignation, and this drama did not last even for 3 hours. The drama which started for coffee time has ended before the breakfast time. This you have to compare it with just 6 months back when almost half a day was lost on this drama. So I think that the people around Stalin, with the blessings, of course, with the full blessings of Stalin, are bungling things, and Stalin, I think, has paid a heavy price for it. See, as far as this his credentials in the eyes of the people, I think this will definitely, bring a bad name or bad reputation to Stalin. So this is my reading.
Right, Mr. Mani and Mr. T.K. Salangon will continue to track this very juicy political story coming out of Tamil Nadu very, very closely. A critical, crucial week for the DMK this week. Thanks a lot for joining us on Up South. Now, last week, a whole lot of IPS officers were transferred in Karnataka, and among them was an officer who was handling the Mehdi Biswas ISI's link in Bengaluru. Now, the BJP now alleges that the officer has been transferred with an eye to dilute the entire case, and that's an allegation the Karnataka government denies.
Activities is concerned, Twitter activities concerned, then if that investigation office has been transferred, then it will be definitely, there is diversion of that entire investigation scheme is concerned. So I condemn it, and I urge the state government not to transfer any officers who are presently, they are working and investigating Mehendi case. They have to be continued and impartially investigated.
One side, I can't understand what this BJP stand. The central minister says, the BJP national president says they won't do any politicalizing this issue. When we are doing all our effort, including we are cooperating with the NIA and other state people also we are involved, and investigation is going on. Where the question of we are safeguarding anybody. Whoever be the guilty will be the thing traced, and we'll see that they will be punished.
Now, the government of India today nominated 18 people, 9 each from Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, as brand ambassadors of the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Among them, cricketer VVS Lakshman, badminton coach Pullela Gopichand, playback singer SP Balasubramaniam and Telugu actor Nitin. In fact, playback singer SP Balasubramaniam composed a song and sang it at the gathering. In fact, he had composed it only yesterday evening. Let's leave you with this very, very evocative song.
Namo 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 Swachh Bharatam Navonmeshamautundi Praja Jeevitam Seva Bhavantu Vatsuvariki De Swagatam Mana Batukulu Ee Jatiki Chetam Punarankitam Shubhrata Parishubhrata Patinchaga Pilupuniche Ghana Prabhuta Nadum Katti Tarali Vache Mana Janata Hitavu Cheppe Anade Jati Pita